The following is a Castwave Studios production.
Cause you want the tasty treat. It's two fat guys eat. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Two Fat Guys Eat, the show where we talk about the foods we love and probably shouldn't be eating. I'm Colin.
I'm Sean.
And Brian's not here this episode, but you know what? We miss him and we love him.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Brian really missed out on a wonderful festival opportunity. Sean, it was a weird sort of situation. Friday last, I get a text message from Utz Potato Chips.
Utz slide into your DMs?
They slid into my DMs, and it was weird because I think I entered some contest like a fucking year ago, and I still get messages from them every now and again just saying, oh, hey, we're putting out this new product, or hey, you should check out this contest. I'm like, and honestly, I'm too fucking lazy to just be like, stop.
Yeah.
But whatever, right? So they text me and they're like, hey, there's this festival this weekend. You guys should come out. Not us, the show, but just
like an advertisement.
You as a consumer, yeah. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's in Hanover. That's like an hour away. I got nothing going on. Okay, why not?
And then you asked me, I was like, well, I have nothing going on. Let's go.
High five.
Yeah.
So, we decided, we drove up, and I'll say this much. First thing, that day was so scorching hot. Ugh. It
was a scorcher.
I literally would have filleted God just for a fucking storm cloud or two. It's like, please, just break the sun. That's all I ask. Sweet Christ.
I mean, we even got you wearing a hat, and you never wear hats.
I never wear hats, because I look like fucking Bozo the Clown when I wear them. My hair's just sticking out the sides. Yeah, so we went to the festival, which I didn't know what to expect in this case.
Me neither.
Because I was just like, oh, it's a local festival. They shut down like basically 4 square blocks of like Hanover downtown, and they have like 2 streets filled with vendors. They have a literal street filled with food trucks.
Mm-hmm.
And then they've got Utz and other snack makers giving away free samples and stuff.
And an alley filled with beer.
That's true. And an alleyway filled with beer and wine. Which, that's definitely what you want on a real hot day. Salty snacks and alcohol. Just the thing to get you real dehydrated.
Always a good decision.
Yeah, so I've heard. So we start walking, and, we make a beeline right for the free snacks, because obviously, if there's free snacks, you get free snacks.
Snacks.
The first thing I noticed was Campbell's had a truck there, and I was like, Campbell's makes snacks? I thought they made soup. No, Campbell's owns Goldfish. They own Pepperidge Farm.
Yeah.
Hanover, Snyder's of Hanover. I was just like, wait, what? When did they start owning these?
Yeah, and it became an eye-opener for what big companies these are, because they own all the snack brands. I didn't know how big Utz was.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get to that in a few minutes. I'm just like, but yeah, like, so we stop and we get a couple bags of Goldfish, a couple bags of pretzels. I was just amazed at the fact that, like, I know, like, pizza. I love pizza Goldfish, and
I haven't had them before.
Oh, they're so good.
They're really good.
They're so good.
But they're not. You know how pizza can have a weird flavor?
Yeah, the weird aftertaste. Yeah.
I know Pringles does that especially.
Oh, yeah. There's some chemical in there. It just fucking throws it off. It's whatever. And then we got some pretzels, and then we walked over to the Utz side. Now, the Utz line, I'll say this much. Campbell's had a couple intermittent people walking through. Not a huge deal, right?
Yeah.
The Utz line wrapped around the block.
Yeah.
I was like,
crazy, because like what was there, like oh, you get a free sticker, oh, you get a free beach ball, which we're staring at now that
that you blew up and almost passed out trying to do.
I almost passed out trying to blow up, but it was good for the lungs.
Yeah, good, sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
But we get to the free giveaways, and they give us the smoky sweet barbecue chips, which I had never. You had introduced those to me, and I was like, "This is fucking good potato chips." So we grab those, and then they have games, so like the line's a little bit longer for that. But you throw, it's like beer pong. Well, not beer pong, but like toss a ball into a cup and win a prize. And I don't think any of us hit anything, which whatever. And then they had ring toss just for the hell of it, like no prizes, but you could play ring toss. I was just like, but as we're getting ready to leave, because none of us hit a ball in a cup, so we didn't technically win any prizes. But the lady at the desk was just like, "Oh, just go ahead and take one. It's fine." I'm like, Are you sure? She's like, "I'm volunteering. I can't get fired." I'm like, "All right." I'm like, yoink. Well, and so I think we each got a bag of Utz pretzel bites, peanut butter filled pretzel bites, and I want to try these live on the show.
Yeah, I haven't had any before.
Right,
they're not on the store shelves typically.
I mean, I've never seen them. Like,
I've never seen them either, but let me grab a couple.
well, it's like combos, or what do you call it? There's other brands that do this, but
They smell a little peanut buttery. They look nice.
Definitely got a heavy peanut butter smell.
You shake them, they got a little, little nugget of. I don't think you can hear that.
I don't know. We'll see. But let's try. Okay, good crunch.
Very good crunch. I will say, with the combination of the peanut butter
You definitely
and the pretzel, and the salt on top of that,
you gotta drink something with this.
like you better have a drink on hand, because you remember in Seinfeld that these pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah, these pretzels.
This is like this pretzel will make you really thirsty.
Luckily, we both have drinks on hand, so
thank God.
But these are good. I'd eat these.
Oh yeah, these are snackables for sure.
I'd fuck up a bag of these.
I will say, I should have mentioned this to him. Like, you should take your Grandma Utz, and combine it with Smoky Sweet.
Yeah. Also, for those
take
of you,
all the shit from there, combine it.
Yeah. For all those out there, Grandma Utz, incredibly underrated chip. Like, never gets the love it really deserves. Yeah. So, we grab as much free shit as they'll let us have, and then we start checking out the rest of everything. And we get down the food truck aisle, and I know you hit up a few places.
Oh, I got this jerk chicken sandwich.
Right. Yeah.
Holy fuck! By this random family.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a random family owned, and their kid had a bunch of umbrellas over him, and he was selling USB lightning cables
and LED
light strips. I was like, if I had enough cash, I would buy so much from him. I was like, I thought that was cool. The kid was running this little side business. It was so cute.
Hustler's got to hustle.
I know, right? You gotta teach him early. And then you went to go get Ziggy's donuts.
Yeah, because first of all,
dude, I looked at that box. Holy crap!
I mean, first of all, it was like 95 degrees out there. Mm-hmm. They had a guy in a donut costume flipping the sign and doing the whole thing. I was like, homie, whatever they are paying you, it is not enough. They were like, I was like, okay, so I was like, I gotta go get a donut, right? And I'm going and I'm looking, and they have so many different options. So I buy a half dozen because
while you're doing that, I'm getting the egg rolls.
Oh yeah, the egg rolls, yeah.
Holy crap!
And we'll have links to all of these places in the episode description, because we want to give them all their credit, because I don't think we had a bad item at this festival.
No, never.
Yeah.
Everything was good.
Yeah, no. So, like, the egg rolls, you had, what was it, Philly cheesesteak
and a cheeseburger.
Yeah, cheeseburger.
The cheeseburger was amazing.
Yeah.
My only they put the sauce on top, and then they put, like, these green onions.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Oh, it's plated very well. I mean,
and it was hot and fresh out of the fry. I was like, oh. Like, I almost burned my mouth. It was great.
It's like, I feel my tongue scorching.
But it tastes so good.
Yeah. So, You got those. I get the donuts, and I want to point out, half dozen donuts. And mind you, when I say donuts, I don't mean donuts that were prepared 6 hours ago and have been kept in a warming tray to keep them at temperature. I'm saying, no. They cooked these to order.
In the truck.
In the truck. So it's a 95-degree day. They're in a truck with, I assume...
boiling oil.
With no ventilation, I assume.
Boiling
Because the windows... Yeah, and boiling oil. So... Excuse me.
Bless you.
So I got... What did I get? I got the camper, which was maple glaze and bacon. Which was great.
That was good.
We had...
maple.
Had straight maple. That was good. And then we had Fruity Pebbles.
That was interesting.
I mean, you know what? My gripe with fruit... in our cereal... If you listen to our cereal episode, we talk about how the biggest downfall of Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles is, like, if you don't eat it within, like, the first 2 minutes, it turns into this weird, gross paste that's, like, reminiscent of, like, wet newspaper. Like, just disintegrating in your mouth, and it's just like, wow. It's
I think it missed its calling as not as a breakfast cereal, but as a topping for donuts.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah. The total game changer, because, like, you're eating it, I'm like, ooh, crunchy, crispy. I could get behind this.
Fruity.
Yeah.
Mapley.
You love a little fruit. Love a little glaze. That's cool. It's good stuff. And then I got 3 for my girlfriend because she...
Did you try some of them?
No, I let her have them because I was like, you know what? I'm diabetic. I shouldn't be eating a whole donut to myself. And these are...
Of course you got this.
These are big fucking donuts,
Of course you got the half dozen. That's awesome.
And I'm just... Well, because, first of all, that'll be, like, breakfast for her for the next 3 days.
Oh, of course, yeah.
She'll have a donut. And, like, for her, I got s'mores, which was donut, marshmallow fluff, chocolate.
Was that graham cracker dust that was on there? Because that looked like gold.
Yeah, it was a donut dipped in chocolate glaze, powdered with graham cracker crumbs, and then a drizzle of marshmallow fluff. Right? And then Samoa, which was chocolate glaze, then drizzled with caramel, and then coconut tossed on top. So, and she loves... Samoas are her favorite cookie from the Girl Scouts. So I was like, well, that's...
Did you hear what she had to say about it?
She loves them.
Oh, okay.
It's a fucking no-brainer.
Yeah.
And then, what was the last one I got her? It was something...
Had, like, pecans on it, I think.
Oh, peanut butter chocolate pretzel.
Oh, those pretzels. Okay.
Yeah. It
looked like pecans for a second.
That one was peanut butter on the donut, then chocolate drizzled along with a coating of pretzels on top. I was like, that, I want that, but I can't have that. That's carbs on carbs on carbs.
That's how we enjoy it. Carbs on carbs on carbs.
Carbs on carbs. But there was so much other stuff there that I wanted to try. I was like, I don't have the money, nor do I have enough insulin to make it possible. Because they had maple bacon funnel cake, which, I mean, again, funnel cake, a staple of fair/festival foods. No one's eating funnel cake on a 95-degree day.
No, there's some people eating funnel cake.
I know. That's what I thought.
But they were in the shade.
Right, that's the thing. That's what I thought.
They grabbed it out in 9-degree heat, and then they retreated to the shade.
I know.
And ate it like a selfish chipmunk.
Yep.
So
there was also an Italian sausage stand. That's the one.
That's the one I regret not going to.
Yeah, that's the one stand I was bummed that we didn't go to because I was like, God, I could fuck up an Italian sausage right now.
Oh, we stopped by not just food. There was
the maple candy stand.
Oh yeah, well the maple candy stand. Yeah, the Mennonite ran it.
Yeah. The Mennonite maple syrup. He had maple syrup. He had maple candy, maple cream.
He had the hat and everything.
Oh yeah, no.
And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh yeah, this is like full on made in Pennsylvania.
And then he had that. What was that? That's
maple cream.
That was maple cream.
Yeah, it was basically maple syrup boiled down, reduced over so much time that it was more of a spread versus a syrup.
Oh, so good.
That stuff was incredible. I was like,
and you got the jar of the stuff.
I got a jar of the stuff. So now I'm gonna get an English muffin. I'm gonna spread that shit on. I'm gonna go to town.
You should make your scones, but put that on as a glaze.
Oh, daddy.
Just 10. He's got.
Oh, daddy.
Do a little glaze.
Yeah.
Little swizzle.
Got to give a little maple cream glaze.
Mm.
But I mean, there's so much good food, which again, you don't have not enough time in the day, not enough money in my pocket either. And here's the thing. Food trucks, even at festivals, it's a little heavier priced, again, given the overhead, because they got to pay fees to come to the festival. They got to pay the employees. They got to, So, like, everything was, like, a little bit pricier, but I don't think there was a single item that I was like, I don't think I could pay for that,
Right.
I think even the what do you call it, the egg rolls, which I think were like the priciest item that I saw,
but they were so good.
Right, exactly. But that's the thing, the quality outweighs the price point for me, because it was like, what was it? It was like $7 per egg roll,
and you had to get two.
Like the minimum order was 2, but then they had a deal where if you bought like the combo meal, you get a drink plus 3.
Yeah.
Which, and that was the thing. Like we just specified the 2 you had.
Yeah.
But like they had cheeseburger, they had Philly cheesesteak, they had shrimp.
They had key lime.
And then they had dessert ones. They had peach cobbler, they had apple pie and key lime.
They had key lime. I was like,
I was legit tempted. I was like, oh, I could fuck up a key lime egg roll.
Then I won't go to Hardee's later.
Oh yeah,
we stopped by Hardee's, man.
Well, so then we went and we checked out the what do you call it, the alcohol line. And there was a couple good breweries there. I think we only stopped at one though because I was driving, and again it was 95 degrees, so we were all horribly dehydrated.
But I went ahead and drank anyway because
you had the one and you weren't driving, so
yeah.
Remember, kids, drink responsibly.
Yes, he's my DD.
Yeah. So, we did that. We hit up a couple more shops on the way out. There was a popcorn stand that we had pretty good stuff.
There was a video game store. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, they had like Atari.
Oh, it was great.
Like they had everything.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Hanover's a gem for like really great stuff. I would go there.
Just go there in general. Really.
I would just go there in general just to hang out. There's so much shit we didn't even get to see because we were just concentrating on these 4 blocks. But it was totally worth it. Like there was a fucking place. There was a hot dog joint all the way at the other end of one of the streets, and it was just painted in giant white letters, "Famous Wiener Lunch." And I was like, okay, they know what they're doing.
They said, it says Famous Wiener Lunch, and then a smaller box says the original Famous Hot Wiener.
Yep. I was like, yep. That place, and that's the thing, it's an older looking building, so it's been there a while, so I'm like, okay, they know their audience, they know what they're doing. I was tempted to be like, you know what, I don't think I need Hardee's, I want to go eat a Famous Hot Wiener. But we ended up not doing it, and I was just like, and I think I would like to go. I was
about to say, I was like, I want to go eat a Famous Hot Wiener, and then I got Johnny Depp's number. And
so I'll say this much: I think if we ever go back to Hanover, if we want to do another episode, we should go eat at the Famous Hot Wiener, the Famous Wiener Lunch, because that's just too fucking funny.
I mean, I'm not gonna call it. I'm not gonna call it Hot Wiener Lunch from now on.
Oh yeah,
but I will. I will.
Yeah, I've got it. And so it didn't end there. So when we were at the Utz stand and they were giving us all this free stuff, they handed us a coupon saying, "Oh, here's a coupon. You get 20% off at our outlet store, which is like less than a mile away." So we figured, we got a little bit of time, it's still, relatively early in the day. Why don't we go check out their outlet store? Because we had seen, they had some stuff there. They were like, oh, we just did this new collaboration with Mike's Hot Honey, and that's a new chip. And I was like, oh, I could fuck up a bag of Mike's Hot Honey barbecue chips. Mm-hmm. So we go. And you were talking earlier about how big some of these companies are.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. I didn't realize, like, Utz owns... This is true. This is the brands that I remember, okay? They own their own brand, their proprietary brand. So Utz. They own Zapp's chips.
That was a surprise to me.
Right. They own...
Andy's.
They own Andy Caps, which I fuck up a bag of hot fries.
Yeah, you're all about them hot fries.
Yeah, like, I mean, now mind you, I do this weird thing where I eat them with a fork because I don't want the dust all over.
They own one of my favorites. Freaking Dirty.
Oh yeah, Dirty. I legit didn't know that Utz owned Dirty chips. I was like,
because
what?
I can fuck up those cracked salt and cracked pepper.
Yeah.
Chips, like, they're so good.
Anytime I go to the deli to get a sandwich, I'm always getting a bag of Dirty brand chips.
Oh my gosh.
They own Cantina on a Cantina or something like that. I don't remember the exact name of the brand, but very popular brand of tortilla chips. And there's like 8 or 9 other brands that they're promoting within the shop, and I'm like, when did Utz turn into a conglomerate? I'm like, I thought they were just like a little mom and pop organization. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to complain. There's so much variety in this fucking place. I remember I walked up to the counter. I'm carrying like 12 bags of chips. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, okay. So I got my my fried dill pickle chips. I got Utz. I got my grandma Utz for you. I got my...
I appreciate that, by the way.
You're welcome. There was a Zapp's chips there that... For some reason, they were selling, like, full-size bags for, like, 50 cents. And I was like...
I was so confused.
Evil Eye, that's what it was called. That's the flavor varietal from Zapp's.
Did you have to end up tasting them, or you left them at home?
I haven't gotten them yet, but I'm gonna fuck them up at some point. I think I'll probably do, like, a video on... or I'll bring them by and we can do a video on them at a later point. But I asked them, I was like, hey, you're selling these full-size bag of chips... for like 50 cents. Like, why? Like, are you discontinuing the flavor? And they're like, oh no, we just have an overabundance of them in the warehouse, so we need to get rid of them. I'm like, oh, so you just produced so many and you just have no room in the warehouse, so you're just selling them at 50 cents a pop. So I was like, I'm gonna fucking grab a bag of those. What else did I get? I got, Hell of a Good Dip brand chips. So I got French onion dip flavored Utz potato chips. I got their version of Funyuns. I don't think I'm ever going to buy a bag of Funyuns again. I'm going to look for the Utz brand because those are better.
Really?
They're like almost French onion soup.
Ooh.
So I was like...
So they have a little bit more of that Maillard kind of going on?
It's really good. Like, a
little beefy?
Yeah, I fucked up a bag of those earlier today. It was totally worth it. I think I spent like... I just got over $10 on the coupon. I think I spent like $8. I was like, fucking worth it. Totally worth it. And I got a bag of the Mike's Hot Honey, so we'll do another video with those as well because I want to.
Oh, while you were browsing around at the other chips, I was at the other end of the store, and I was looking through all the merch that they have. So they got like everything Utz. Like if you're an Utz sluts like we are.
We are indeed sluts for Utz.
Definitely.
There's a hashtag sluts for Utz.
Because Utz whore doesn't rhyme. So I was looking at, they had chip clips in the shape of a chip.
Like an actual potato chip?
Like the ripples or ruffles.
Ooh.
And it was like this. It was like they're evened like paraboloids, space paraboloids with a little spring in the middle, and it had the little Utz logo on there.
Oh, I should have
for $3, and then they had one from their nacho brand too.
Ooh,
yeah.
Oh, their party mix is legit.
Oh, and then they had and you'll put the picture up there. They had the build your own flavor box thing.
I didn't notice. Like you mentioned this to me after we left, and I was like,
you could get it was like $24 for $19.99, $15 for $36, and I think $20 for the $48.
I'm fucking...
So you can pick from Utz Original, Utz Popcorn, Utz Salt and Vinegar, Utz Honey Barbecue.
That's amazing.
Utz Party Mix, Utz Kettle, Utz Sour Cream and Onion, Utz Barbecue, Utz Cheese Curls, Utz Cheese Balls, Utz Crab Chip, and Utz Thin Pretzels.
See, and that's the thing. Like,
It's the standard stuff.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind...
That still blows my mind, though.
It still blows my mind they have it, but, like, if they had Grandma Utz anywhere near here...
Oh, you would have fucked it up.
Oh, I would have fucked up.
You just would have done a straight 24-pack of Grandma Utz.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
And for $10.
It's good stuff.
And they use lard.
I mean, yeah, it's that's the thing. You can't beat a good kettle cooked chip. You just can't.
Yeah, and I think it's all about the oil you cook it in too, because there's certain oils that will have certain flavors and it will stay with the chip a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of the companies like right now have been push back on kind of your traditional oils like either like corn oil or peanut oil or lard. Because that's what's originally made with. Or butter. So they push back against a lot of these saturated stuff, but they shifted over to like a lot of these processed oils like canola oil, safflower oil, shit that like takes an insane amount of process to do. But I think all the ones with like the more saturated fat taste better. Mm-hmm. And that's why I like Grandma Utz.
Well, you know what?
Because the lard actually makes it taste better.
I mean, that's the thing. You're eating potato chips. Health is health a concern for you?
Right. I mean, if you're trying to lose weight, don't snack on chips. Like it's
like as I'm ripping into the bag of fucking pretzel bites.
Pretzels, right? Yeah,
worth that.
So, but it's worth it.
They're so good.
But yeah, I enjoyed the trip. I enjoyed Hardee's. I haven't been there in like forever.
Yeah.
Their onion rings are really good, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I fucked up some Hardee's. That was some good stuff. Nice way to end the day, and then we drove home.
All right.
I would say, I mean, first of all, Utz, I mean, it's localized here on the East Coast, but holy shit, they should be everywhere. Everywhere.
So, Utz, you throw an awesome
festival.
Awesome festival.
Also, the city of Hanover.
Shout out the city of Hanover. Really great town. Yeah, I 10 out of 10. It was fun. Mm-hmm. I wish it brought more money.
Yeah, right.
I'll do it next year in the next summer bash.
I was gonna say 10 out of 10 would go again.
Now, on to plugs. And anything that you're working on that you would like to divulge?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You can follow Castwave Studios on social media, just at Castwave Studios. That'll usually find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, etc.
Make sure you subscribe when you're listening to the show.
Subscribe.
Whether you get it from Spotify, whether you get it from Apple Podcasts.
Also, if you have a topic that you want to pitch us to do for a future episode, hit us up on social media. We want your feedback, baby.
We want all the feedback.
Cover me in feedback, my daddy.
Yes, daddy.
Yes.
And
yes, daddy.
We'll put it on the show.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the list to get done.
Did I tell you my sister listened to our entire library of episodes? She travels. She travels for work. So the second we went live on Apple Podcasts,
right,
she listened to everything. I was like,
awesome.
Well, it's great. I was like, how did you put up with my voice for that long?
You wouldn't put up with my voice that long when we were growing up together.
She's like, I did it for 19 years. What makes you think I did it for 19 years before you moved out?
She got a little bit of nostalgia with it.
Yeah, sure, I guess. But no, she actually gave me a good suggestion, pickles.
Pickles?
I guess, I don't know, maybe Vlasic versus, homemade pickles? Or
no, I'm thinking, we should do this, say, your Vlasic spheres versus your sweet and sour chips.
Yeah, no, yeah. Or
the famous Dave's. Ooh. The famous Dave's pickles.
Ooh.
Because those are really good.
Still around?
And I know they're not, it's not a menu item, it's something that comes with it, and you get it from a Chinese food restaurant. But hear me out. China Garden was back open for business,
Yeah.
and they still do the pickles.
Ooh. Okay.
So we can compare their pickles too, because those are pretty good.
So basically, we're just gonna get a shitload of pickles and just which is best.
Yeah, why not?
Should we get pickles and pickle flavored products, and then?
Yes, pickled and pickle flavored chips.
I mean, you know who makes a mean pickle flavored chip? Utz does.
Oh, that popcorn, that
the dill popcorn from that vendor. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That was actually vinegary. It's pretty good.
It was good stuff. So, well, always remember we're sluts for Utz. Utz sluts. Remember, don't stop eating when you're full. Stop eating when you hate yourself.
Two Fat Guys Eat is a Castwave Studios production. For other shows and more, please visit castwavestudios.com.